We are live. Hello,
Darky, Bible.
everyone.
Darky.
What?
Darky.
Bible?
For real?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to me today. It's another episode of Wine O'Clock with all of us. Hello.
What?
Yes.
Darky. Darky. Bible. For real?
Why do I hear us double and triple? Who's listening to us? Guys, somebody's
This is not
listen.
me this time. It's not me.
Who's listening to the stream?
Who is listening to the stream? Let's try this again. Oh,
I'm so confused.
everything is
Yeah,
on time
Me
set.
too.
So really? But we are live now.
Yes, let's get the hello.
And everyone is not hearing anything like
I hear echo, by the way, again. Dark, yes.
you do?
I don't hear
Yeah.
it.
We are
do-
echoed. So
because I have everything down with everything, and I'm here using my headphones, and I do not have anything
yes, we are echoed.
on.
No, listen to the stream. We're echoed on the screen. Not that you're echoed in the world, but yeah, but listen to the stream, Darky.
Okay.
Not that you're. Oh my God, who's listen? Who am I hearing now? I'm so confused about everything.
Because I have shut down everything, and my old settings is that it was like before. So someone does not hearing, like they have their stream going on behind, nothing.
Not I.
Not me either.
Okay. Wait, do I have you maybe on?
I think you might turn off the sound from my channel, like you see my TV is going, if you turn off the media sound in world.
Oh, okay. I think we're fine. Are we fine? Narya sounds sort of robotic. Thank you, guys. Are we fine now? I think we are. Are we?
Because I know my TV is always talking, because yeah, it's like on a loop. So I need
The
always.
guy sounds robotic too. Hmm.
That's just my natural voice.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we might be okay. Are we okay?
You hear the sound of my voice. Hello.
So everyone sounds robotic. Oh my gosh.
I think we all are echoing though. Well, we sound robotic, all of us.
Did we-
Except you, Darky. You sound fine.
Should we maybe switch to Discord again?
I think.
No, it's not. It's not the problem of in-world voice or Discord. It's a problem on OBS for Darkana. Discord will not help. No matter where we go, she will still record it how she records it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, this thing again. Oh my gosh. You know, last time I was streaming, I had no problem at all because I put the settings on the right, and now I have exactly the same. So
yeah, but listen to the stream. You can see us robotic, all of us.
yeah, I see you guys, people saying it. Aliens have taken over. Oh my gosh. So what can I do then in my...
It's not horrible though. On a scale of 1 to horrible,
20?
1 to 10, how bad is it? Can you tell me?
The problem is because it will become annoying after time. I don't know how. We can do
Okay.
a test stream though, Darky. Oh fuck! I don't have time for this.
No, you don't. But what we could do is just go to Discord and see if everything is better there.
No, Discord will not. It's not helping how you're recording, right? The problem is you have like where you have your audio output,
Okay.
audio input, right? You have
Yeah.
to have double recording
Jettis
sound.
has 3. I'm gonna go ahead and call an audible and say let's just keep going.
Yeah.
How about that? So
It's not.
I'm good with that.
I
Yeah.
just want to. I think Darky and I just want to start off by saying that we are in no way experts in this area
Oh,
of
no.
mental health. But we're just sharing our own experiences. We want to just talk and make this a safe space for everybody. So yeah, Darky,
Yeah.
take it away.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no.
as if people can hear us and that it's not terrible, then I can just start, right? I thought that we can talk a little bit about health today, Second Life and health. Second Life can help a lot of people, especially these days with Corona and everything going on in this world. A shout out to UK, because you have my heart
Yeah.
and everything. That's, stay safe, everyone.
The UK they're going into a second lockdown
Yeah.
and quarantining, and
Mm.
it's so quarantining for anybody can be awful. And we're just, our hearts go out to you, and we
Yes.
see you, we recognize you. Just please take care of yourselves and don't be too hard on yourselves during this
Yeah.
time.
Stay safe, everyone.
Please. Yeah.
And that's when it's like come to Second Life, Second Life is a great place to join, to just make the time go, and you can get friendships here. You can, do whatever you would like to do in Second Life. That's why it's called Second Life, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And today I have Tommy with me, and we have Madeline, and they are going to tell us a little bit about their experience here in Second Life. And I'm very excited for Tommy to tell me a little bit of, if you would like to share your story with us here.
Oh, if we're going for my story of Second Life and the issues it's helped me through, we're going to be here a while.
Just tell us what it has done for you, and because when I heard you told me, I was blown away, and so whatever that you feel that you want to share with us, I would love to hear. We love to hear.
Well, and I think anyone who's been in Second Life any amount of time, there are times in your life, like when I was going through chemo, it made a huge difference to have essentially a support network, a network of people that didn't know what I was going through, didn't judge me or worry about me or constantly ask me about it. I could just go and be with them, I could act like life was normal on Second Life.
Yeah.
And I think that helped me through it a lot. And in turn, I've helped other people after going through that. I've helped other people who are on Second Life who are going through something like chemo or something where they're sick and they're stuck inside and they just need an outlet, and Second Life works great for that.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazingly said. That's really that's amazing. I'm so glad we started with you, actually, because that's perfect. Some people have different reasons to come to SL, and having something like that where so it might be hard to participate in other activities or find a support system, SL can be great for that.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yes. And there's been other situations, I lost a wife. My wife was killed. Not Grace. Grace is here and fine, and
I'm so
married.
sorry to hear.
So-
I am so sorry to hear that.
And when that happened, I went into a horrible depression,
Mm.
total shut in for about a year. Didn't go out of the house, didn't hardly eat, but I was on Second Life.
Mm.
And it helped me through that when I was ready to eat a bullet.
Mm.
Second Life was there with people who cared about me, and
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That just, I like felt that when you said that. Just, I'm sure there's a lot of people right now that are going through some hard times and maybe can relate to those sort of things. So
Second
that's
Life
very
can
brave
save a
of you to
life.
even say,
Yeah.
first of all.
Thank you so much for sharing that, because this is not easy.
That's not something that's easy to admit.
Mm-mm.
And it takes a lot of, like, it really does take a lot of courage to
Yeah.
see that. And, like, wow, you lost your wife and you went through chemo and here you are. And I mean, like, you're in a you do RP, I'm guessing, in a community, or
at that time, I don't right now. I've been in SL like Darkana. I've been here from the very start.
Mm.
So there's been times, I mean, I did dark RP in combat. During that time, I was doing dark RP in combat.
Mm.
And I did that for 6 years. And then I went and DJ'd as a, well, I can't say too much because that'll reveal
yeah, don't
my
worry,
alt.
say whatever you're comfortable
That'll
with.
reveal my alts. But I went and DJ'd for a long time.
Mm.
Got catfished by someone. We
Oof.
did the whole family RP.
Whoa, yeah.
Remember the RP, Clearwater Valley RP community.
Mm.
So we did that for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing about SL is, you know,
You
back
try
to kind of
everything.
the lifestyles thing. Whatever you need, it's there. It's just a matter of finding it. And for all the trolls that you meet that make you go, oh, I'm just going to log out, I don't want to deal with them. For every troll, there's 10 great people that want to be friends with you, want to help you.
Yeah.
You just have to talk to
Oh,
them.
Yes, can I
Can I
clap
get a
me
round
too?
of applause?
Because how
that was
you
just like
put, yeah, how you put your words. Oh my God.
you're very eloquent.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Really.
Do you mind if I follow up with asking you to clarify maybe what is dark RP, if you don't mind me asking?
This was not quite urban, but dark RP is getting into, I mean, combat, murder, rape, kidnapping,
Okay.
Mm.
dark.
Yeah, but
Thing, like sort of the things that, like, I mean, people play video games that are akin to this every single day, and like there's teenagers doing this, but like I see that as a legitimate way to get out frustrations, you know, like with dark RP. And I was
Exactly.
wondering what that was, and that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and you know, I got away from that pretty much because the community that we had going just kind of fell apart. There was drama and people didn't want to pay the sim tier and da 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 da. We had, at one point we had 10 sims all linked together, and so that's what got me out of that. And but that's always somewhere in SL you can find, again, whatever you need.
Mm.
I know
Yeah.
the dark RP combat still goes on, trying to find the balance of it where it's enough RP without being, sorry to say this to people, but RP snobs
Yeah.
that spend all their time telling people they don't know how to
Yeah.
RP
Yeah.
instead of teaching them how to RP.
Mm.
So Jetta said, to those who prey on those of us who are struggling with daily with mental illnesses, karma is real.
Yeah.
Oh, so true,
Oh,
Jetta.
yes.
Very true.
Yeah, people will tend to screw themselves or light themselves on fire
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah,
on the
yeah.
road.
That's for sure.
What were you gonna say, Dark?
No, no, no. I'm so agree. It's like I'm reading and yeah, totally.
So I wanted to actually bring this to Madeline and introduce her. She's been a friend of mine on SL, and I mean, she does. You're in a role play community, correct?
Currently, it's not, well, it's a system. It's not strictly role play, you know. We are trying at least to bring more into it, at least the place where I am. So it would be inaccurate to say that there is hard role play because there's not that much. So we are trying, you know, to build it up, especially because, oh, well, you can see from my accent that English is not my main language.
But you're doing good.
For,
I
thank
barely
you.
noticed, to be honest.
For Spanish speaking people, it's more restricted, the access, you know. So that teaching and giving classes and inviting people, as Tony said, because yes, you can find snobs that tell you you're metagaming, you're doing this, you're doing that, judging you, but they don't teach you how to do it. And it's quite fun when it's done with a good intention.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, sorry, I'm also Ligeia, for those ones who know me here. I have this account and I have a how do you call it, a clock working doll.
So what's if you don't mind my asking, the community, or the system, if you wouldn't mind like elaborating a little bit more on that?
Well, I've been some years here, but this year I got invited because it's by invitation only. You another player has to invite you in, and it's a vampire system, progeny that came years later than Bloodlines. Bloodlines I did not play that time. I was doing steampunk. So this is my first vampire system.
So you've never tried the bloodline? Do you think that there's
No,
a major distinction?
There is. I've been told there is. As I haven't played it, I'm not the person to talk about it really without messing it up. The only relationship I had with it was I'm also was a helper in a welcoming center, and we had vampires that came and hi Jetta, and sort of gave this bite invitation. And so you came in and you had no experience in Second Life, and there you had the biting invitations, and it was all messy. So we sort of eject them away. That's the only relation I had with that system in particular.
But that sounds great. It's really good to have different places, like just not only one vampire related community like bloodlines, because obviously we don't want monopolies.
Well, I actually, it's an old one. I don't have experience, and I know that lots of people from bloodlines came into progeny. But I want to make something clear. Every roleplay place or sim, if it's a sim, or the whole grid where you play, has its toxic and good people, because it's a place like any other. So you have good, you have bad, and all the scale of grace. If you get in a system or in a role play relationship or whichever, expect anything, you know. It's not that you will have scaring people, or that you, or everything is bad, or everything is trauma. There is all kinds.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. Well, how do you personally deal with the toxicity, or how do you avoid it?
I TP away.
Yeah.
Always the best option.
Yeah.
I'm very well. You know me, but obviously the rest don't. I am. I could not care less. This is my free time. I come here to have fun. So if someone is going to get real with me, well, I have two options: getting toxic, but I'm pretty good if I want to, but I'm old, I'm tired, and it demands lots of energy for me that I'm not willing to spend. So I prefer to be away and search for something that will make me smile.
That's a good point. Sometimes, like, if you don't know how to react, I feel like just maybe taking a breather, TPing away, and just letting things air out and settle down before addressing the situation, because we can kind of say some things we don't mean when we're in our feelings or emotional, whatever. So yeah, I mean, I think you have the right idea.
It's not always like that, but it's the right idea.
Yeah, we like strive.
That's the ideal, yeah. Well, there's always a bad day for anyone, you know.
Oh, thank you, Tommy.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Shelby
gosh.
family.
Thank you so
Oh
much.
my gosh, thank you so much.
Coming through the screen and hugging a safe hug. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You not only offered like your incredible
Yeah.
experience, but I don't know.
Thank you,
It really
Aura.
touches my heart when people take the time to do that.
Yeah, really a warm hug from Norway to your place. Thank you so much.
Anybody else?
Now she forgot where she was.
No.
I'm sorry. It just happened to go through at that time. I put it in 10 minutes ago. So.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. You are perfectly fine. Oh, I've been talking a lot, Darky.
But that's a very good, because I like how you form these questions, and you're doing very good with it, and I love to listen to
Darkana
this.
just
Yes, because it's like I love everything that is being told here tonight. And I think it's so interesting, like this with role playing. I have never in my life tried it. Like not even real life, when you're with your hubby or nothing. Never. It's like, I'm sorry I went there. Sorry.
What do you mean? Oh, I get it.
You know what I mean, right? I wonder how I would be. It's like I remember the only thing with role playing I can think of is when
Let your husband come fix the plumbing.
Ooh.
That was dirty, Naria. So dirty.
Sorry.
But that's okay. What I was thinking of, the role playing thing was when I was a child, when I was playing with my dolls, like playing the history and stuff, like playing one voice there and one voice over there. And after when I see all this role playing in Second Life, I'm a little bit nosy on this. It would be very fun to try, because why not? It's like, I'm not sure if I would be good at it, but I think it's worth trying.
Anyway,
Definitely need to go for a vampire queen.
Yeah.
Of course, I can be vampire slave or whatever. Just
No, you need to be.
Our slave.
I don't know if that's something. Yes, Naria.
Whatever tickles your nuts.
Oh, I don't have them. I don't have nuts.
Whatever floats your boat.
There you
Yeah,
have
right.
it. There you have it. So yeah, absolutely. I will totally look into it, because I think I've done so much in Second Life, but role playing is not one of them.
So when we're talking about health in Second Life, what makes you two, let's say, because you two were just answering questions now, but like if we're talking about anxiety or something, does second like help with that, let's say, or I don't know, Merce, you can
Yeah.
about that
Good.
maybe.
Thank you, Naria.
Mm.
Thank you for reeling it in.
Yeah. Tune.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good question. That's the hot question, and I have never really tried role play too much into that. So I'm wondering if that is just kind of like a good resource
Yeah.
for like it's an obvious escape, but like you said, there are toxic aspects to it, and like any other. So do you
But
think
then
that?
again, isn't the whole SL like a toxic aspect to it, to be honest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, could be. Could
Just
be.
a role
Yeah.
play.
I mean, like I'm never, I don't feel afraid to, I mean, like I've been diagnosed, I'll be open with, um, complex PTSD. I live with treatment resistant depression, which just means that I don't respond to like pharmaceutical drugs, and I speak to a therapist twice a week. I try to remain self-aware, and I mean that's as much as I can do and take accountability for my own bullshit as a person. Um, I haven't tried RP, and I'm just wondering, is it something that is more helpful than? Am I missing out on something? Madeline, help me.
And it
Then again,
tends to
can't
build.
like furnishing for you be therapeutical in SL, let's say, a little?
Oh gosh,
I know you like to furnish like houses, right?
oh my goodness, I love decorating. Yes, you've got me, Nari.
Look, Aura said roleplay made me terrified of people.
Ouch.
Well, you can. Yeah, sure. I can believe that.
I can.
I mean,
see
it
where-
can both ways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depends
I mean-
on the experience, right?
Absolutely.
And
So
Jetta.
I mean, like
From my side, what I've noticed in all these years of SL is, yes, the decorating, the shopping, all that stuff can be therapeutic. I mean,
Oh my
For
god,
one-
the shopping.
for
True.
one thing, you can go shopping in SL and spend the equivalent of, let's say, $10 and shop all day. You can't go out RL and do that.
No, no,
Go out
no.
and spend $10. You're gonna buy
love it.
candy and a packet of fags, and you're done.
Mm.
But the RP thing, the communities, it doesn't have to be an RP community, but the communities, I think, is very beneficial in that you build deeper relationships and you get past the trolls and the toxic people and build long-term friendships and kind of a support network of people. I mean, I have friends all over the world. I've lived in 34 countries.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
my RL friends, some of them are on SL. I can come on SL and still interact with them, still carry on like we live 2 streets away from each other.
that's great.
Oh, yeah.
I think friendship is the secret to everything. To like just talking to people. Sometimes when I talk to Darkana, and I bounce she's like my SL therapist or something.
I heard Yoda.
But,
Isn't Yoda
right?
a person?
You can throw your real life therapist away now, Darky is here.
Yes, of course, for free.
I'm gonna have to start paying Darky.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
no. The thing is that I just love to talk with people and help them wherever I can, maybe guide them into the correct direction. And
Yes.
everyone I have met in Second Life, I've really had a good connection with, and I've had family in Second Life many years ago where I always was the grandmother, actually. The grandmother. I don't know why, but they always called me grandmom, and I was fine with it because I just love to go on a deeper level and put the emotions and everything they have struggled with in real life into balance, and I met my very, very best friend in Second Life in 2008, actually. And he was my Tim, like Narya has Tim, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were like always together. Oh my God, we did everything together, and I even went up to Netherlands and visit him because he became my very best friend. And
You're still
then,
in touch with?
no, I will tell you why in a sec. He got very sick in 2013. He got leukemia. Is that how I say it in English? Blood cancer. Leukemia, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he passed away in 2014.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, you know, I was with him his whole way when he was in the hospital, and we were playing Second Life. When he was in hospital, I felt that I could lift his spirit up, like just give him a light in his days, his dark days, where the donor treatment and all of that just took his light away. If I can say it like that. I'm not so good in putting the right words in English, but I hope you understand.
You're doing a great job.
Thank
I'm not
you.
lost on anything.
Oh, that's good. So he had so much he had to go through with being sick, and I got to speak to him his very last day through his mother, and that was just such an amazing feeling to actually could have say that I had been with him on his journey through it all and helped him until the end. And yeah, that was really hard for me to lose him. And I can feel it a little bit now that I'm like, because I never spoke so much about it, but I left Second Life after I lost him. I used to be a creator in Second Life. I used to create jewelry, and me and him, we always did stuff. We had a store together, everything. And this is a part of my Second Life that is so unknown today. But I chose that Second Life was such a big part of me, and I wanted to not lose that part because I know Eric would like me to continue the journey in here,
Oh my goodness. I love that.
So yeah, here I am, and Narya and Tim are my very first friend after that happened. So yeah, so that's why it's like,
Right?
yeah, and now it's like I am so like addicted to Narya and Tim and you guys, to just continue my journey and don't be afraid of actually connecting with anyone, because life is like that. We all are going to the end station, right? So in the meantime, on the way to the end station, we need to live our lives at the fullest.
Yeah.
So that's
Thank you, Myrce, for the donation.
Oh my God, thank you so much, girl.
You're so welcome. I love these wine o'clocks, and I love just the open discussion. And to be honest, I come to Darkana to I come to her to bounce some ideas. Just if I'm feeling like, am I crazy for thinking this way? And that I don't know. Do you put my mind at ease? Narya has just she's been she's a different, Narya is not a touchy-feely type of person. But I know this, and she's you have to accept your friends, I guess, for everything, I guess, the whole package, and that's who she is. And I guess that's why she can't relate and she's wearing colors now. But I mean, with Narya though, I can just sit and be myself, and
it's wonderful.
Not be I just feel comfortable when just being silent with her too. Just sitting in silence, we're doing something together, giggling, and
That's always fun because I like to have friends in SL that you can just hang, you don't have to, because some people you have to entertain. Did you ever get that feeling?
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I never feel like I have to put on some kind of a show or anything for any of you guys. Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I said you end up not feeling like you're performing for someone. You're just there. It's
Yeah,
no
exactly, and that's
sitting in your
Right.
house.
Right on the money.
right in SL, like that you don't have to pretend, that you can just be normal. You can just sit there and, talk about nothing, to be honest, right? You can just say a few words and you're fine. You don't feel awkward, right? Because
Correct.
I did go through that with some people, when you feel awkward when there's silence, right? Or you
Yeah.
feel like you need to entertain them to even, Oh, thank you, Jetta. Look
Thank
at
you, Jetta.
My moon sister, thank
Love
you
you,
so
Jetta.
much. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you.
So many kisses.
Yes.
That kind of brings up another health aspect. The idea that you can just be in Second Life. You can be whatever you want. You don't have to be something in particular, and you don't have to feel judged. There's a lot of judgment in Second Life, but it's not the same as being judged in real life, because you can just walk away from the people, just log out. Not like going to work and you're judged by the people at work, but you need that paycheck, so you're going every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that also brings me to another point, I think. And I mean, like, I was wondering last night, like, to myself, like, what if any obligation do we owe each other to SL? I mean, during these times, like, we were all kind of in quarantine and we're kind of going through the same crap. More people are coming on the grid, and different people from different countries are having different experiences. And speaking as an American, it's everything's on fire right now, just in more ways than one. So, I feel like when we log in, we come like part of a shared experience. And aside from blocking and de-rendering or muting anybody, we're otherwise exposed to the SL world, including all of its criticism and judgment. And in a perfect world, we would be respectful of others' like shared experiences by refraining from this judgment, but that's pretty impossible. I mean, depending on what you do for fun in SL, like, I think the golden rule is just don't be a bully.
Yeah.
I'm not like, and I'm not even referring to like, I sometimes, like I said before to Naria, sometimes I'll go soft trolling. Sue me.
Yeah.
I'll go to like the nude beach, like, excuse me, why are you wearing pants? Or I don't know. I'll just like.
But that's not
have
bullying.
fun.
No, putting one comment out there to somebody or trying to start a conversation on a funny way, to me, it's not bullying, right? Bullying becomes when you're going for one person multiple times, right?
Yeah.
You're harassing them day to day. Like, that's bullying.
Of course.
Bullying is, to me, that's also when people start seeking out your real life and bringing it
Oh
in.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or just for your persona, no? You.
Exactly.
For you. They come for you, not what you do or whatever. Just for you, because.
Well, to be honest, I can talk a lot about that because I've been called a bully a couple of times now in Second Life, just because of my
called a bully by people bullying you. So.
Yeah, but I've been called a bully because I comment on avatars, right? But I do comment on a funny way, some people don't get my humor, but that's fine, don't watch me if you don't get my humor, you know what I mean? But I mean, to call that bullying because I comment on weird looking avatars, for me, right?
Yeah.
For me,
that's like, that's her perception, that's her opinion.
I know, but I never
to
go for those people in real life, and I don't show their real life photos, I don't hardly talk to them, it's a pass-by comment, you know what
More
I mean?
than an opinion, we're from every part from of the world. I mean, I have a friend that is from England, and he had spicy humor, and Americans hated him. Because
that's the problem.
His sarcasm.
That's the problem, because we come from a different part of world, right? And people sometimes forget that we are not like Americans, right?
No, but I think the problem is thinking thinking that the other person comes with mean intentions. For example, I'm going back to roleplay, sorry. I
No.
tend to have personas that are really crappy. I mean, my current one, it's a bitch. Sorry.
No.
It's really a borderline sociopath, you know?
Oh yeah.
He's mean. And, but that's her, it's not me. And that's why you have in roleplay a set of rules,
Yeah.
like in character, off character. And when I meet someone, I tend to say, look, in character, my witch is mean. She's mean. She'll try to get knowledge from you, and then she'll move on. If you're intelligent enough, you'll have an interesting conversation. But she's crappy. she's not good. So don't
But that's
expect
part
me.
of the role play. People should understand that.
Right. That's where I'm going. That's not me. There's sometimes in roleplay that people tend to mix things up and they say, oh, she's so meanful, she's so crappy, she told me this, she told me that, when we were clearly in a roleplay situation. So I try to talk things out, and most of the time people end up understanding and we end up laughing, and all mean intentions that were supposed there are not anymore, you know. I think talking and expecting that people will not harm you is the way to go. If they do, well, just move on. One has not to have a good relationship with anyone that's in here, you know. Think.
I think that.
Bring
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
that kind of brings the idea of people naturally seek balance. So, looking at a huge factor in Second Life, BDSM.
Yeah.
People seek balance. If they feel in their day-to-day life, they feel dominated and submissive, in SL, they'll tend to want to be more dominant. If they feel relied upon and the whole world rides on their shoulders in their day-to-day life, in SL, they'll want to be more submissive. If you're the sweetest, kindest person in real life, it can be very healthy for you to go in SL and be a bitch or an asshole. It's
Yes.
I should take his advice. For real.
Yeah, it should.
So, Merce, you're a bitch in real life?
No. I'm not a bitch in real life. I try to be nice.
Because you're nice in Second Life, just saying.
Well, thing.
That only applies to people whose lives are out of balance, too. Like me, I'm the same person. SL, RL.
Same here.
Well, I mean, this is my philosophy. Like I said before, I think that SL is a shared experience. So, like the golden rule, kind of doing unto others as I would want people to treat me, and not trashing people, not like trying to cause drama that would actually hurt people and or transfer to real life. And I don't think it's wrong to stick up for somebody else either if you think they're being targeted or bullied again. I think this should just be a place where we kind of either respect each other's space and experiences, or just leave each other the F word alone. You know?
Yeah.
And I think also taking yourself too seriously. If you're maybe you own a business, you're a blogger, taking yourself too seriously is cancer to other people. Sometimes
ultimately it's cancer to you too.
Yeah.
Because you end up stressing yourself out and damaging your health by just taking yourself too seriously.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of my philosophy on it. It's nice to be important, and it's more important to be nice. I'm kind you know what? Maybe I am kind of a bitch in real life, but that's part of my job. Like, it's part of
All
my
lawyers
job
have that.
as like to be firm, but like I've been given the nickname the Velvet Hammer before. I don't know if you
what
know
is
what that.
No.
Yeah, like that velvet color. I don't know.
I have
It's
no clue.
literally, it's like it's a reference. It's like a dirty reference. Do you know what a mushroom stamp is?
No.
No.
Somebody
No.
pulls their ding dong out during, and bops it on your head.
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's moving forward. So
Yeah.
they used to call me the Velvet Hammer because that describes somebody who's like an emotional
head.
ninja, like stealthy, like
Yeah, someone who's very soft in smashing you to bits.
in demeanor. So my first job out of law school was being a bodily injury negotiator for an insurance company that's pretty well known. I'm not going to say who, but so I would be on the phone and I would argue with people that are in New York City, so downstate people, and that I was living in upstate New York at the time, and these people are swearing up a storm, and I'm just being, okay, yeah, okay. And then, like, I would give them the business at the end. And then it shocks people when they don't get the response they're expecting, when they don't get the best of you. And it's actually, it's kind of like strategy, to be honest. People take me as really soft, but it's because I'm trying to be nice.
Can I open another team? Because we were talking so much how SL can be therapeutical or good, but can it go the other way around? Like for people who already have mental problems, that Second Life just deepens them, maybe?
Oh, absolutely, Naria. So right about that.
Yep.
It'd be like, it could take it
In any case of
level.
that, or I don't know.
Have we? Or like
For some people, it would be good to just take away their computer sometimes for their mental health, probably.
Well, let's get the story of my being catfished, because that's a situation like that. When I met this person who catfished me, I was in a bad place. I was very depressed. It was about I met her on the anniversary of my wife passing away.
Oh God, that's like predatory.
And she seemed, it seemed like, here's my savior. You know, she loves me, blah, 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 blah. 3 years we were, 3 years we got so deep in it and married RL, and there's the whole story of how her husband left her for a younger woman and left her with 3 kids. And in that 3 years, I had pretty much got sucked in completely. I was giving all my money. I had retirement income coming in. I was working. All my money was going to her and those kids, even though I was in Tennessee and they were in another state.
Yeah.
Well, when we went to meet RL, she was very strange about it, but it was understandable. Her kids, she's like, look, I don't want the kids thinking you're some stranger I met off the internet. We need to make this a more natural thing for them. And, well, anyhow, my business in Tennessee, my business partner screwed me over, so we closed up and I moved to the same town as her to start that natural process. Things fell apart, and realizing that she still lived with her husband. They were still married happily. They were living the high life on the money I was giving them, going to Disney.
Oh my God.
Going on dates.
No! No, Mickey Mouse would not be having this right now. This is such bullshit. They went to Disney World on your money? Oh my God. If you could see me right now, I am flaming on fire right now.
Yeah,
smoke
but these
coming out of
things
my
happen,
ears.
right? And that you have to keep that in mind. Not all people are here with good intentions, right? That's the
Yeah.
problem,
Correct.
right?
Oh, wow.
And it turns out that that person wasn't just playing with me. She had, multiple alts and was playing pretty much the same game on any vulnerable man she could find.
Jeez, that's a
Yeah,
real
that's
predator.
borderline predatory of
Totally.
her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't even say borderline.
Sounds like a great mother. I
Right.
mean, not to like.
How can
I'm
a
not
person
mother.
like that look herself in the mirror? I will never understand. Never.
No. I mean, like, it's not even. There's no way to rationalize that in my mind. I'm so sorry. That's.
But
absolutely
that's an
insane.
example of taking my mental health issue, my depression, and she just made it worse. I mean, through that relationship, it turned so toxic. It was, I'm gonna have money on Friday. On Friday at 8 a.m., she's blowing my phone up. Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the money? I need money. I need money. And
Right.
and disappearing for days at a time and coming back. Well, you wouldn't pay me, so I had to go and do things to try and get money. And
Had to make you feel bad, right?
yeah,
What?
it really was horrible for my mental health.
Oh my God,
And
Tommy. This
honestly, that's not whatever's wrong with her in the head. That's not good for her either. That's just reinforcing that. If I would have known I was being an enabler, I wouldn't. But
yeah, but that I think like a lot of people turn more toxic even than in Second Life, right? Because they have there are no rules here, like you can say, right?
Yeah.
You
yeah, they
have
feel
an
like there's
open
no
world,
law.
right? Yeah, you're kind of hiding yourself, right, behind your avatar, right? You have a feeling you can do more than in real life, right? So you're able to do more. You are, you can just
Get away
disappear
with it.
to disappear. Do you know what I mean?
So yeah,
Loaded
go both
first.
ways. It can be terribly toxic and exaggerate mental health issues.
I'm
Someone who's agoraphobic, getting an SL is probably not helping that at all. They still need to get out of the house and move around a little.
Yeah.
I'm very sure that you, Tommy, have grew some very thick skin through everything you've been through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And again, there's always the support structure. There's always that may have been going on, but I had very good people. We were doing, family. Our kids are still my friends.
Yeah.
The people who I don't talk to them near as much as I should, but our RP children in SL are still my friends. They have nothing to do with her. And through all of that, I met Grace, and we ended up getting married in real life.
Oh wow, that is amazing.
It's such a wonderful, happy ending.
I love this story, Tommy. Oh my God, I can just hug you. It's just like, wow, mind blowing.
Endings.
Yeah, happy endings. We love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I just love when I think Tommy said also, like, people when they want to do something therapeutic, or if maybe I don't know, you come sad from work one day, or you're pissed about people, then you go shopping, let's say, in Second Life. I know
Don't you dare. Don't you
yeah,
dare.
Merce did that last
Don't you
time.
dare. Don't.
I was running behind her. Merce, stop buying all this shit.
We were at arcade, and
Oh my God.
I was touching everything.
Oh.
I was flicking.
If you
everything
saw
on.
the inventory on the avatar that went through all that,
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
there was a lot of shopping therapy, and that inventory is the biggest, messiest inventory of any Avi I've ever seen. It's horrible.
Yeah, but it's helping, right? Sometimes you just, I know I came home like sometimes pissed, and I was like, you know what? I'm going shopping in Second Life, right?
Just love
I'm
it.
really cheap, so I
Right?
go to an event and buy maybe one or two things, but still, it's like retail therapy, exactly.
It is.
You don't have to spend as much as real life, but everything fits, which is perfect, right?
Yeah.
You don't have
Exactly.
all that hassle of will it fit me like in real life, right?
I just love
It's
that.
Or-
like
Or life
So
is so messy, you can get an SL and organize things. You know, life's just too messy
Also,
right now.
like,
I'm gonna
inventory,
landscape today.
it's sometimes like it can be bitchy, but sometimes it's just peaceful, you know. Like sometimes you just sort a few things and you're like, so much better, right?
Yes.
I have
Oh,
something in
Aura.
control. My
Yeah,
inventory.
exactly. I can control these folders. Yes.
Oh my God.
Control.
Okay, wait. Look, Aura, what you're saying here. Don't feel bad, Mars. I'm forbidden to go to the Epiphany because I spent $300 once there.
Girl, same.
Oosh. That.
Yeah, no,
And
I
Victor.
that's yeah. Well,
Look at my inventory. I have
we should
over
have like a Gotchas Anonymous or something.
Yeah.
because that I have issues.
But I mean, it's better than me like going to Sephora or something and really doing some damage.
Oh,
Like,
I love the word
I'm
damage.
right? Like really, like spending a full mortgage or something
Oh,
on
yes.
a makeup set, and then I feel horrible about myself.
I
But
always
no,
feel
like, I
bad
come
using
on to
money.
SL.
So, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but we kind of have a conclusion of if you're like if you can go like good for your mental health in Second Life, right? You can go shopping, you can do inventories, you can talk with friends,
Yeah,
but it can also be hurtful. So just watch which way you go, right?
totally.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
check yourself before you wreck
Check
yourself.
yourself. Exactly.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So yeah.
I wreck myself sometimes, and but I mean, like, it's the lesser evil of me going on like real life shopping therapy and total self destruction.
Mm.
So, yeah, SL shopping is a savior. Thank you, Jolly.
I know, right?
But
Love it.
oh,
Well, I am so thankful for you guys sharing your stories, and it really touched my heart.
yes, thank you so much, Tommy, for sharing everything, and thank
Welcome,
you,
and
Madeline,
thank you.
for being here and sharing.
Yes. Thank you for
I'm
taking
sorry
the
I cut
time.
you off.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
We will always speak in the mouth. That's just how we are. But thank you so much for like being here with us and take your time to come and share your stories. So thanks.
So next week we are on my channel, right?
Yes.
And we will have a more fun theme, which would be Second Life friendships, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this will be like a fun part of it also, right?
Totally.
Also, maybe if you have anything that you want to discuss in that, maybe like message me on Discord, message Noria, or message me on Discord, maybe, or
Totally.
send me some questions,
We would take a
some
lot
of-
recommendations. I will totally. I want to make sure that this is like.
Well, to
fun
be
for
honest,
everybody.
anybody is invited to join us on Saturday, right? Too. So
Yes,
Yeah.
that
you
would
have
be
like
so
a
fun.
good
Absolutely.
friendship stories, right?
I would
We
Because
love
love that.
bringing
I have a
people
lot
into
of
this.
them, right? I didn't have much to say today because I don't
Hashtag
have
me
that
too.
many stories. Yeah, but for friendships I have quite a few, right?
I just love how
Yeah.
this works because we are a mix of everything, and I
Exactly.
love that because
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
good.
Timmy said I will come as well. Yay!
I love
There.
that. Love
Have
that.
Timmy.
Yes. We need a little Timmy laughter in our
Yes.
lives today.
Absolutely. I was going to show up with the Timmy cutout wearing it.
Absolutely, Jetta.
You can
Yeah.
come, Jetta, if you have time. We talk on Discord if you're there,
Yeah.
right?
But thank you guys so much for joining us here today, and we will
Yes,
see
thank
you
you, everybody.
next
for
Saturday
inviting
on
me.
Naria's channel. So
Yeah.
stay safe.
you guys.
Yeah, stay safe, everyone, and
watching.
take good care of each other. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye, everyone. Bye.